Big legislative wins for the Biden administration last session are now causing concerns for some Republicans.
Lawmakers say they worry about the ability to effectively administer funding to the new laws. Our Washington Bureau Chief Alex Cameron has more on that for us.
Well, an example Congressman Frank Lucas gave at a recent Science Committee hearing is the Department of Energy was allocated $50 billion for R&D programs that fall within that committee's jurisdiction. That's roughly 3 times what those programs normally get.
I have a responsibility to make sure those resources are wisely and well spent.
And Frank Lucas has cause for concern. Until yesterday, DOE seemed ready to award a $200 million grant from the bipartisan infrastructure law to Microvast, a Texas-based battery maker with alleged ties to the Chinese Communist Party.
We got the attention of the department through letters and hearings and questions, and they seem now to have taken some step backs and are being much more cautious.
At an Agriculture Committee hearing today, Lucas's concerns were echoed by the committee's chairman.
I have serious concerns whether the department can effectively and efficiently administer an unprecedented and uncoordinated increase in funding showered on you by this administration.
Of specific concern today was $20 billion in funding for 4 conservation programs with climate-specific funding requirements. Lucas learned instead of the 11,000 employees the agency's authorized to have working, there are only 6,000 or 7,000.
That's not very many individuals per county to work with farmers and ranchers and community members on these conservation programs.
Lucas says throwing money into a program doesn't necessarily make it better. The money has to be spent wisely.
I ask lots of questions. Some of them are pretty pointed. I have great expectations of the administration's officials, but that's my responsibility.
Lucas says if he and Congress as a whole fail in that responsibility, then the people lose faith in the institutions their tax dollars fund, and government ceases to function. In our Washington Bureau, I'm Oklahoma's own Alex Cameron.